What's going on, guys? Spencer Clays here, and today we are doing some door-to-door. So I'm going to show you exactly what I would do if I had no leads, no messages, no marketing. This is a neighborhood I've done. I did about a year ago. I did a couple of the houses here, so I'm just on the other side of the neighborhood. Going to knock on some of the neighbors' doors, see if we can drum up some business, make some money. So let's get after it.
Alright, so today I have my super professional camera set up filming out of the bed of my truck. There's not really a great way to film this, but we made it work. Starting off at this first house, waited for about a minute or so. You'll kind of know how long to stand there. You can usually hear if there's someone moving around or coming to the door or not. But, if not, I'll usually just leave a business card neatly placed on the floor and off to the next house. The biggest thing to remember with door-to-door is it's just a numbers game. You're going to have to knock on a lot of doors until you find someone to answer the door, and even more to find someone who's actually interested in hiring you for whatever you're selling. You are quite literally just finding the needle in the haystack. This is why I personally really like using other forms of marketing such as Facebook ads, because you're essentially having Facebook find those needles in the haystack for you. The only thing is Facebook ads cost money. Door knocking costs time. So it really depends on what you have available right now.
Hi, my name's Spencer, and I did some work for your guys' neighbors doing like roof and gutter cleaning. I was just gonna leave them some cards today. I don't know. Yeah. Have you guys had your roof and gutters done before?
The owners usually take care of it.
Okay, yeah. If you don't just want to let them know too.
Cool.
Sweet, yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Hi, are your parents home? I do roof and gutter cleaning. I was just not dropping off some cards. I did the neighbor's house a couple months ago. So I don't know, I was leaving, see, I saw you guys had a little bit of moss. Figured I'd leave a card.
I think I should try it. We don't know how, but I can
Okay.
let them know.
Yeah, awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course, you too.
So as you guys can see, I'm super awkward, but as long as you have enthusiasm, people can usually tell and they'll listen to you if you're upbeat and friendly, even if you sound like an idiot sometimes. But this is why it's usually a good idea to have some sort of script, which you can see I didn't really have one. I just knocked on the door and started babbling. But after those two doors, I tightened things up and was rehearsing my script a bit more until I knocked on this door.
Yeah, what's up? Sorry.
Oh, you're good. My name's Spencer. I do roof and gutter cleaning. So I did some work for your neighbor across the street. I saw you guys had a little bit of moss.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, I'll contact you.
Yeah, have you guys had it, like, I saw just some up here. I don't know if there's any on the other side. Huh?
How much do you charge?
It depends. I'd have to take a quick look, but I had like a neighborhood like special for like 300 or so. But I'm already in the area doing quotes, so I'd probably do a discount on top of that if you wanted me to take a look right now. Some of your neighbors, I just took gently get the moss off, clean the gutters out, and then
So you clean the gutters and go to the roof and moss also?
Yeah, and I treat it too so the moss doesn't come back. So then you shouldn't have moss for the next couple of years. So.
Yeah, take a look and let me know.
Okay, I'll walk around real quick. Okay, sweet.
So from there, guys, I walked around, kind of did an eyeball of the roof, but I knew from previous cleans nearby it was going to take me about 2 hours to do. So we went back and forth on price, but ended up settling at $250. Not too bad. This was either the 8th or 9th door I knocked. Actually pretty surprised I got a job that fast. In the past, it's ranged a lot. Sometimes you get lucky. Other times I've knocked doors for a couple of hours before getting a job. You never know what's going to happen, but you never will know if you don't actually get out there and try. Door-to-door sucks. I know it's not fun. To this day, I still get butterflies. I get nervous, but I'm a firm believer in doing hard things. That's the only way to grow as a man, is by doing shit that is uncomfortable. All right, guys, so we're up here on the roof. As you guys can see, there's a little bit of moss over there. Definitely usually clean these for a bit more, but when you're going door to door, you can't be picky. Kind of just got to get the job done. And this isn't too much. It's going to come off pretty easily, as you guys will see in a sec. So notice what I just mentioned. When you're going door to door, you can't be as picky and you can't charge the same as when you're doing ads or someone calls you from your website, because when you go to them, they have all the power versus when they're coming to you. So that's important to keep in mind, is who has the power in the sales dynamic. This is why I usually prefer Facebook ads, because you can charge way more and you're saving yourself a lot of time if you already have jobs on the schedule. The fact is, though, nothing can beat door-to-door when it comes to I need to make money now. So that's why I still think this is a super important skill to build up, especially if you are new to running ads and still are trying to tweak them and get them to work. Bro, you guys aren't going to believe this, but the neighbor actually, the one right across the street, I think you can see, he has moss on his roof as well, so he wants his roof and gutters done too. So we're going to hopefully bust this one out so we can get that one done. Another $250. So yeah, it should be $500 today for knocking on a few roofs. So hopefully we can get it all done. So let's go. This part was pretty awesome. It definitely happens quite a bit when the neighbor comes to you, but it was cool it happened today when I was filming this YouTube video. It just goes to show you guys the importance of getting after it. I know I say that shit all the time, but it's true. You need to put your ass into situations where you can actually, quote unquote, get lucky. If you're sitting at home, nothing is ever going to change. And this doesn't just apply to door-to-door. It applies to building that website, writing that book, starting that YouTube channel. You never really know what is going to happen, but the more you do it, the more luck is going to smack you in the face. This reminds me of a great book called The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino. Go get that book. It's a classic, but it really talks a lot about perseverance and how the more times you hear the word no from someone, according to the law of averages, now you are just one more person closer to getting a yes. So once I started looking at failure that way, it became a lot more encouraging because as long as I keep going, I'm only getting that much closer to winning each time. Mostly guys, it just depends how bad you want it. Door-to-door was how I first started my business. I was just fed up with working a job for other people because I knew I was better than that and decided to never go back, and just being stubborn as fuck, I went out and proved it, and I'm so very glad I did. Now I can wake up when I want to, work as much as I want, and I know with 100% certainty that I've built the skills of getting jobs with door-to-door and Facebook ads. So even if for some reason I didn't want to do roofs anymore, I could easily sell some other service. This applies to you too. I know a lot of people watching do window cleaning, solar, pressure washing, or anything that a home might need. If you are confident in what you sell, you owe it to the customer to approach them and sell your service. You have to honestly feel and know that you're helping someone and that they need your service. Imagine you had the cure to cancer. You wouldn't just sit at home and keep that to yourself. You'd want to spread the word and help as many people as you can. I know that's an extreme example, but that's how you need to view your business. If you don't even believe in your product, why would you expect someone else to? Anyways guys, just some last pointers. I was talking to a student of mine the other day and he said he'd knocked 20 doors and hadn't gotten anything. Honestly, 20 doors isn't nearly enough. You obviously need to make sure you're in a good neighborhood, but you really need to be hitting 50 or 100 doors before you call it quits. As I mentioned, I've gone hours upon hours knocking so many doors I've lost count, and it really is just about the numbers and how bad you want it, but never need it. That last point is super important. The trick is to want their business, but never need it. Neediness kills everything. It's probably the worst way you can go about selling. Hell, even talking to girls. It's neediness that people can smell on you. So never be needy. You should want their money, but never need it. After all, if you're watching this video, you're probably in a first world country. You got a phone or computer, a place to sleep tonight, and food on the table. So you really don't need anything. But we sure as hell want it. And with that being said, guys, I wish you the best of luck. I have several books below, so check those out if you want to learn more. And I will see you guys in the next video. Much love. Peace.